Okay guys, welcome to the Kitchener Trail, the red route. This is the hardest route at Sherwood Pines in Nottinghamshire, and to make it even more fun, I've never even ridden it before. I filmed this last week in the sunshine. Just because I'm a glutton for punishment, I've come back to film it again in the wet conditions, and what my plan is to splice the two together, give you a rough idea of how long it takes to go around as well. It's 8 miles, and I'm reliably informed that it's a tough little cookie. Blue Route 6, but don't just think, oh, it's just an extra 2. It really will take you twice as long. It's a slower route, it's harder, more challenging, more fun, more adventurous, but you want to be doubling your time. So, you know, I'm not going to get any change from an hour from this one. Beware as well, halfway around they are working on the route, so and we will be going today round to 7, 8, 9, 10, and then around about 12 is where we will be meeting the diversion. So you can see at that point we've kind of done about 2/3, okay, and then at that point I will finish. I will be following the original route, but you'll see for yourself it's lots of obstacles along the way. I want to keep it in real time, so let's see what we do. I'm not going for any PBs, I'm just decent pace hopefully. I'm not going to hold back, but we're just giving you an idea of what it looks like as a course if you want to run it. So I'll try to talk, I probably will talk along the way, but we'll see how we go. If I bore you, turn the volume off, simple as that. But we'll keep it in real time so you get an idea of what the course is like. Hopefully you can appreciate the bumps as we go. Yeah, it's already very, I would say, if you've done the blue route already, this is feeling, because I've done the blue route a few times. Yep, there we go. So definitely a bit more of an off-road feel. That's I mean, I've done the green route with my wife and I've done the blue route a number of times. There we go. Yeah, certainly a little bit more of a challenge. It's narrower. There's not going to be any overtaking on this one, I would imagine, not compared to the blue route, for example. So just bear that in mind. If it's a busy day and you're looking to, you know, go quickly, you might end up in quite a bit of traffic on this one by the looks. There we go, not bad so far. Good start, Mr. Booth. I'm sure as we get into the business end of this 8-mile journey I will shut up because I'll be knackered. But for now, I'm enjoying boring you all. Let me jump. There we go. Way! Yes, very nice. Yes, this is certainly a step up, we can say, from the last time I did the blue route. I've been getting bored of that one. It's good, it's a challenge if you're a relative starter to this. A few little jumps in the blue route. If you're not wanting too much of an off-road experience, please give it a go. It's great. But this one seems to be a little bit more coming thick and fast, so you can't take your eyes off it for a second. And I think that's going to be mentally draining around this 8-mile track as much as physically. Already I can feel my hands are working hard, so I'm gripping the handlebar a little bit tighter than I would be doing typically some routes on the blue route. You don't get those sort of routes on the blue route. It is, generally speaking, a much more pleasant under wheel experience. Right, I'll zip it for a few minutes and let you watch. Yeah, a bit of speed down this section. I hope it doesn't pull, trip me up with a big turn or anything. That'd be trouble. It's very quick, it feels a bit downhill. I'm not really pedaling, but I'm making a little bit of momentum, so with that in mind, you might want to cover your brakes down this section. It's deceptive because it didn't feel like I was going downhill then, but I was picking up speed. So here we go. Right, yep, okay. Now that's the green route I've just sort of crossroaded through. That's the kind of family route, so that's the one you're most likely to end up with some family going at 2 miles an hour. You don't want to go crashing through that on a busy day either. Okay, so we're running adjacent to the green route here, which, as I can assure you, is much calmer than this. Here we go. Yes, a nice little drop there. Oh, it's throwing the big boulders and roots into this bit. Here we go. And over. Very nicely. Okay, we're just about to, looks like we're coming out into another T-junction. Yes we are, here we go. Alright, so this is the green route now. That's the green route there. So, right there, here we go, here we go. Joining back up with the red. Culloden Wood, this one's called. Let's have a look. Hi guys, you alright? Oh yeah, you alright? Right. Let's have a look at this one. See what we can do down here. Ooh, nearly went there. Some sneaky little routes in that bit. You might want to work out which high road or low road we want there. Yes. I would not recommend this for your average mountain bike. This is a Kona, so it's a reasonable kit, and it's, to be honest, a godsend over these routes. I wouldn't fancy it in, like I say, something that's, you know, off the peg at Halford, so to speak. Crikey. It is, as I suspected, tiring me out mentally here, because I'm not having a second. I can't look up and relax like I do on the green route or the blue route. Nice pleasant day with the family. This one is certainly for your more intrepid cyclists. Oh, okay, through the trees, high road, low road. Oh, this bit's, oh, this is a rest. Oh, it's breezy. It's nice and shaded on a warm day through here. Nice bit of wide road. Nothing to do here, just getting those legs turning. That's all you want to be doing. Okay, hope you enjoyed it so far. I certainly am. Lovely sunny day. Very few people out. It is a season to be merry. Ooh. Here we go, back into the woods. Okay. That's the one. Straight through. Let's have a bit of sun here. Yes. Oh, we're liking that. We're liking that. Oh yes, round the bend. Let's see what we've got there. I might get to a crossroads in a minute, come out of the way. I'd like to know this course a bit better than me. Looking over now to the wet conditions for an idea for the next section. So you come out onto green route, okay, and it's a right and it's instant climb, so you're going to need to get up by that saddle, and it's first left over the top. Here we go, red route reconnecting over the top, and like I say, wet conditions now for the next miles. You can have a look and see what it's like. Quite a good section of this, very straight. It's all about saddle just to see where they put all the connection in, all the little grooves. The roots are going to be slippy in the rain, not quite as much traction as you get when it's dry. So an angled route needs to be, you need to be careful on, I'd say, more than anything. Oh, very bumpy this section. to the eyeballs. Autumn, winter when they're out. Oh, it's good fun though. Mrs. isn't always keen on it, but hey. One for the Dazzle Doorstep Challenge left when you come out into the clearing. Woo. Okay. We'll switch back to the, well, it's hard to see, it seems to sort of get me around left and right. I have to stop the video and wind up. I don't want to waste unnecessary time with you. Okay. Jump back up there. Aha, red. I believe that's the red route. So, let's have a look. Oh, we've got a dog on here. Let's see. Hardcore dog. We're doing the red route. Ooh. Very lots of stones through this bit. That's a tough little climb there. I'm sure a lot of you prefer just to get off and walk that bit. That wasn't the most comfortable thing I've ever done. This must be right. I've just seen another way into that, so probably use it if you've come up to there, go up the hill a bit further and then cut into the path, because that wasn't great. The dog enjoyed it. Right, where are we? I'm hoping this is it. It didn't have a big sign like the rest of the course so far. I'm kind of guessing. Hello? No. Where are we now? I can see another sign. Let's have a look down here. I think that was an option to jump, which I'm not going to take because I'm a scared. What's this bit here? Yes, we're on Sanctuary Wood. That sounds about right. Checkpoint 4. Oh, a bit demoralising. I'm only at number 4. Oh well, we're in here to have fun, aren't we, guys? We're here to have fun and see how long it takes for a reasonably decent cyclist. Nothing special, but like I say, you guys will probably smash these times, but I also want to give people a realistic idea of what's going to happen if you are out here and your fitness levels aren't up, because you don't want to be stranded, do you? 6 miles away from the visitor centre with no supplies. Talking of supplies, there's quite a few strewn across the actual route. Some dirty buggers around. Oh, right. Okay. Yes, this is nice and cool through here. Here we go. Oh dear. I feel like we're climbing again. It's very deceptive because it kind of doesn't really look it with these trees, but yeah, your legs are telling a different story through this bit. Yeah, we're definitely climbing now. Okay, about to drop down. Oh, how's it going, guys? Oh, not feeling sick yet. I'd much rather be here than watching it on telly, but it gives you, you know, just a bit of information before investing in the journey here, and you know what you want to do. It's all very easy, well and good looking at a map with some red dots on it, thinking that looks easy, but it's better to see it, better to know, and it gives me an excuse to talk. So, you know, everyone's a winner, baby. Okay, so that's the Shakespearean monologue, guys. I've been working on a few this week for Share Your Shakespeare. I mean, I'm asking you like you've got a choice, but I might just give you one in a minute. No pun intended. Straight over. Ooh, right. Okay, so when I get up this hill, we'll start with a bit of Hamlet, shall we? Classic and fitting, I would suggest. Which way? Which way? The high road or the low road? I'm going to go this way. I should have got a better gear for it, but hey ho, just going to have to work through those quads because I've gone high. Oh, higher than a BG who's been kicked in the balls. Right, here we go. Oh, we'll get to that monologue in a minute. Oh dear. I'm sorry if a lot of this video sounds like one of those phone calls you sometimes get, but what can I say? It's hard. Okay, so no idea if I'm on the red route still. I'm going to suspect yes. Snaking between checkpoints 4 and 5, just climbed the S bends. Now at the top of a bit of a hill on a plateau. So back to wet conditions. Again, give you some ideas. Okay. Really slows the bike down. Normally the fast times are, the dry times and wet times are going to be the same. They're going to vary quite significantly. You're looking at an hour anyway, even on a good day on the red routes. Like I say, it's certainly not for the faint-hearted. And it's not a family route, it's not the sort you can stop and have a little group chat on. Mostly single track. People get quite annoyed if you're stopping around in small groups and having chats, getting in the way. People like to see you moving on red. Really got to be for the more seasoned mountain biker. Hopefully the audio's a bit better on these wet conditions footage. I've tinkered with the settings on the GoPro, so I'm hoping not as windy, not quite as much wind pollution in the audio footage. Okay, so straight over there, and it evens out a little bit now, not quite as much in this section. Whoop. Jump's gone through. Okay. Like I say, pretty straight through here. Could be on blue at this point, it's not really challenging. You tend to find with red though, it has that ability to lull you into a false sense of security with things like that. Sometimes you get a bit of momentum and then bam, there's some big turn or big jump. Well, you know, moderate jump to be had. So, right in the heart of the forest again now. Well, we haven't been for a while, I think we've done some clearing though. So, let's have a little less bend here. Another one here. Just taking it round, because it's full chicane that one. And we're at checkpoint 6. I'm going to cut back to the dry footage from last week. Sleep, the chance to dream ideas, the rough, but in that sleep of death what dreams may come when we have shuffled off this mortal coil must give us pause. There's the respect that makes calamity of so long life, for who would bear the whips and storms of time, the oppressor's wrong, the proud man's contumely, the pangs of despised love, the law's delay, the insolence of office, and the pains that patience merit to the unworthy makes, when he himself, like his white haters, made with a beer bodkin. Who would fardels bear to grunt and sweat under a wearied life, but the dread of something after death, the undiscovered country from whose bourne no traveller returns, rules the will and makes us rather bear those ills we have in lives we know not of. Thus, the nature of human resolution is simply all with the pale cast of thought and enterprises of great pitch and moment with this regard, their currents turn awry and lose the name of action. I took my mind off a few jumps that I did. I might do a few more of those if it gets scary. There's nobody's here to hold my hand today, which is more's the pity. Here we go. Right, so I missed what that last sign said, but we just entered another wood. Hope you enjoyed the little monologue. If you didn't, sorry about that. I do like to preach to a captured audience at times when it comes to my Shakespearean, being an English teacher in my spare time when I'm not oh, here we go, cheeky, yeah. Looks like it wasn't so bad actually. It looked worse than it is on that, if I'm honest. I've been over bigger rocks on this journey than that, so don't necessarily slow down and get to that. Enjoy it. I will next time. Just want to jump. Right then. Oh gosh. Yes, getting that, as wet said, feeling it in my fingers. Not feeling my toes just yet, but oh, I might have to stop and shake my hands off. Getting the old pins and needles. It's been like holding monkey bars for 20 minutes, this has, in some ways. Okay, we've got a few stones here, nothing to worry about. Like I say, some of it looks worse than it is if it's your first time. Just being a bit of a wuss really, but I don't want to come off and embarrass myself in front of all you guys, all 12 of you. Right, where next then? Okay, nice bit of a rest here. This is actually part of the blue route. If you do the blue route, you connect up here and then you just head right in a second. This is sort of 20 minutes into the blue route if you're at a decent pace up to that point. But we take a left and we're back on red. Okay, so back to wet conditions. I'm sure you like this wet conditions footage because I'm feeling less talkative today, so not chewing your ears off. Little jump there, nice little stone, nothing to worry about. That's okay, more stones here, boom, here we go. The suspension is not going to be troubled by those. A few more humps over here, that hump, my lovely lady lumps, there we go. If I could cut down and show you my legs, guys, absolutely painted, but it's lovely, glorious. I don't know what it is about middle-aged men wanting to get muddy, but it's a bit of an acquired fetish in life that seems to grow on you with age. Woo! Okay, enjoying ourselves still, that's the main thing. Nice and straight through this bit. Couple of bumps, a couple of stones again, just took that bit of momentum. No big deal, but it's a very straight section here, very bumpy though, so kind of looks like you can go faster than you can. The stones are going to see to that you don't. Okay, again, few little jumps, nothing major. There we go, that's all of them. Straight round. Running very close to the blue route here, kind of parallel. That's it, we're deviating off again into the deeper woods. Like I say, in wet conditions, just make sure you're taking these routes clean. You don't want to be angled funny on the big routes because they are very slippery. Like I said before, slowing the bike down considerably under wet conditions. But it ain't going to be a great example of a route not to take it when you don't take it head on. Nearly went. We're not going to be setting any land speed records today, let's put it that way. As you probably realise, like I said, there's other than the clearings, very few opportunities to truly stop and have a rest. You've kind of got to keep going. And on the busier summer days at Sherwood Pines, it's really not fitting that you stop in here. People won't appreciate that. Keep going. Ensure your fitness levels are good. A little bit of a climb here, so just click down the gears. Trying to find that path of least resistance through the roots, and we're up to Boar Soldiers, which I'll cut back to the dry conditions footage now, because this is not like the marine final tested it. Oh, we've got some S-bends, guys, some nice little S's, and it's downhill. I'm not pedaling, just laying the bike, do the thing. It's nice. Heavy on the hands again though. I feel like I've been, a lot of the weight distribution, is predominantly forward on this course, and you're feeling like, you know, your hands are getting tired. Don't get that feeling so much on blue. More of a standard cycling, mountain biking experience. If you enjoyed the video so far, if you think I'm not a complete buffoon, give it a like. I'd love people to start to show a bit of appreciation on things they like on YouTube. Too often we skirt over that and we're there to criticise and bring others down, aren't we? Human nature. But if you enjoyed it, give it a little like, guys. If you haven't enjoyed it, clear off. Depart in silence. Right. Oh. I flatter myself you're still watching. I can say what I want about you, really, can't I? Okay. We are climbing again, so slowing that speed, working those legs, taking the opportunity to shake my hands off here. It's nice and smooth underground, under wheel. Oh. Okay. No idea how far around the course I am. I've not been paying attention to any signs other than Boar Soldier, what the hell it said. Hopefully, I think it's 19 checkpoints for red route. Gotta be at the halfway mark. Feel like we've been going for an age. These clearings are useful, don't underestimate them, because if you are doing this, you're going to want to just, probably, you're not going for some sort of challenge or PB, just have a little rest, enjoy it, take in the scenery. Oh, this is a lovely little bit here, nice fast downhill, smooth, nice lines, nice bumps, you're not really getting them, that's a tricky bit. Look, that's not as bad as it looks, just a bit of a tricky one. Right, back on, I've killed the momentum. Still enjoying ourselves, that's the main thing. Right, okay, low gears, we've got a few S-bend climbs by the looks. Yeah. Okay, we're on. Back on it. Let's keep this momentum going. Looking good. Oh, still slow shining. Okay. Nice and easy. Looks like we're coming up to another clearing here. Okay. Yep. Okay, another road. Straight on. If you want to bail, plenty of chances to bail with these car track roads. Okay, but who'd want to do that? Stone. Couple of little jumps by the looks. Yep. Okay. You're going to be thankful of your suspension there. And we're back to a few S's. Whoa. Oh, squirrel. Another cameo appearance. Whoa. Watch out for wildlife, guys. It's not Disney. They will bite. I'm sure he's more scared than me. Right then. Back on it. Yes, definitely a one-way system, the red route. Of course they all are. I'm only joking. Don't try and be a wise guy and go down the green route the opposite way. Okay, number 10. Number 10, that's nice to see. I believe it's 10. Okay guys, so back to wet conditions for Western Front checkpoint 10, which has a couple of nice little S-bends in it, which in the wet might present a new challenge. I've not done them in the wet before. So let's have a look down here. Very sandy part of the course, very Western themed. You know, you could be forgiven for imagining yourself being chased down by John Wayne down around here, shooting at you. Okay, so around this next bend, and then I'm going to start the S's, which is downhill, so you don't need to work the pedals. It's more about just controlling the handlebars. Skill, nice bit of skill rather than fitness here. Just negotiate these last few turns. Oh, further than I thought. Right. Through here, so a little further, like I say. That's right, I forgot about this bit. So we're running adjacent to a little path here, so you can always drop on that for a little bit of an easier ride. But this is the official red route just here, just adjacent to that. Oh, okay, nearly. That's it. And cut through to Hellfire Alley, right. I believe it's Hellfire Alley where we have the S's. Ooh, they better be worth it after this build up. What do you reckon? Okay, so Hellfire Alley. More fun than torture. It sounds an ominous name, but don't worry. Really enjoy this bit of the course. Nice lovely S's downhill. Here we go, starting them here. Like I say, quite quickly because it's downhill. Got a nice bit of camber just to help you not have to brake too hard. Just got to get your line right through those. Here we go. Okay, nice and quick. So use that. Lovely. Love that bit of the course on the BMX park in Bullwell, definitely. Okay, so looking good, looking good. Alright, if you're enjoying the video, like I said, give it a like, leave some comments what you'd like to see next. Hopefully a video of me sitting my feet up on the beer. I can certainly accommodate you on that one. Hey, why not? Let's mix up the YouTube vids. Bit of a climb, but it's through the trees, so it's cool. It's a few degrees cooler than the open air. It's much needed respite from the unforgiving summer sun. It's nice to be able to say that in England, isn't it? The unforgiving summer sun. We have had a glorious summer so far. Okay, to the right. That was advising. I shall duly oblige. Okay, like I say, it's not always as obvious where you're going as the green and blue routes. Certainly if you move in at a bit of speed, you can sometimes miss your turn. There's various options, but hey, again, another bailout road I'm sure leads straight back to the visitor centre. So you've had enough, hey, you've had a go, that's the main thing. You know, you've tried. But if you haven't given up, this is what you're in for the next section. So here we go. I didn't check in the name, hopefully you did. Okay, not too bad this section. Again, downhill. Okay, definitely downhill. Nearly went into that tree. Yes, this is nice. We're entirely to the dry footage, which was taken last week, and this is Tornado Alley, leading down to checkpoint 12, and a cross section for the blue route. Like I say, a few S-bends. It's all downhill again. Nice bit of fun down here. Here we go. Just got to negotiate the twists. It's a bit more open as we get lower down the hill. Twisting out a bit, more light coming through. Not quite getting my line. It's all about getting a line on these, obviously. Okay, back to a little climb, and then we're back on again. Downhill. Straight through. Okay, doing good, guys. Doing good. What's the timer looking like? I have no idea. Like I said, I'm trying to give you a realistic timer that's, you know, I'm not hanging about. I'm not necessarily the most advanced on this course, but you're getting a decent idea of, you get your toe down, what you can get round it in. And here we go, really open, nice clear in there. Lovely on the summer's day. In fact, I'll show you, I've switched to dry conditions. So goodbye from wet. Enjoy the rest of the video. Roadways in and out of Sherwood Pines here. Takes you up to the visitor centre. You often see the forest rangers down here in the cars. So we're gonna cross through now into Lewis Gun Ranch. Okay. This is Saturday, so I'm hoping that sign doesn't apply, because it just said working on this section of the course, which is a bit naughty of me to not listen to, but hey, I'm gonna base this. Oh, I've got lots of sand here. Okay, probably should have taken the low gear. Come on, here we go. Very much of a climb, very dusty. We haven't had the rain, so very dusty. You're not getting the traction, and we are climbing. This is one of the, already the lungs feeling it, one of the harder climb sections I've done so far on the red route. It's been very good for that. Okay, wash your machines. Did longer with Calgon. Okay, so clearly they are still developing this section. It's clearing. Okay, let's have a look. I'm hoping I've not made a mistake here, but that was all about lungs, but there's not a lot of what you'd consider red route skill to be done here. I'm sure they're going to alter that in the coming weeks, get this part of the course back up as a little challenge, just like the rest. It's tractor marked all the way, so it's definitely not something. What does that say? Where are we going? 13. Okay, so whatever that just was, they haven't yet worked on, and we're back to some sort of normality now. Twists and turns. Here we go, back to checkpoint 13 onwards, middle of the woods. We're making good progress towards the finish line, I would suggest. No idea what the time is, it's all on the GoPro. Ooh! Nice, nice. Again, straight through. A few choices there by the looks. you know, which road you want to take, but it's advising you a certain way. If you do veer off, you can always reconnect there. That's nice and easy. Climb in, quite a steep little climb, very low gear there. Get those powerful quads going. Legs are steel at the end of this. And over here. Yeah, again, just using discretion. Clearly this is the one not signposted. It seems like I'm going slow, it's very bumpy. No chance of momentum here. Letting the suspension do all the work. Very bumpy here. Not what you want after 6 miles in the saddle, but hey, ours is not a reason why. Okay, there we go. Watching out for the squirrels now. I've got even more to contend with. Think about rogue squirrels on my course. And we are back on a main road, so where hard to tell from here where it wants me to go on. Look, it might be connected down here somewhere. Honestly, sometimes you just have to take a leap of faith. Oh dear. Right, my goodness. Oh, that shouldn't be there. Oh. Okay, right. They're clearly still developing this. This is looking beyond difficult with all the strewn debris. So I'm going to soldier on. I'm going to try it. Pretty sure they need to clear this of debris because, like I say, this is not really what it's about. But they've clearly been deforesting around here, but you can still see the general path. You still generally see what you need to be doing at this point. Okay, so just to recap, once you hit that junction 13, you come through the woods into a clearing, you turn left 50 yards up the big hill, steep hill. Okay, right, another one to try to work out. That's easier. Here we are. Oh, here we go. Right, oh, shut it off. Oh, they really don't want us doing this today, do they? Or is it that way? Got a feeling they're clearing there. They're clearing there, but they're not clearing this way. Are we marching or are we fighting? I say we fight. Let's do this. Let's do this. So, marching or fighting, was that checkpoint 14? I didn't take it in. But hey, certainly the right way. Although, they're certainly encouraging us not to be here today with the little bits. Oh, they are spoil sports sometimes. Okay, I suppose if they're working on it and someone's coming flying around, it's a safety measure, so can't fault them. It's quiet today. It's so quiet. No one's today. You can't get council workers working in the week, never mind a Saturday. So, no fears of that. Oh, here we go. Here we go. Oh, and it's clear. Yeah, this will be the way. This is the route. It's just not as it's going to be looking when you're back here. Probably time to Oh, here we go. Right. Well, they've cleared a lot there, whether they're planning on changing route or is it down here. Okay. It looks like they may have changed the route here. I'm gonna get myself this way. No. See a log down here. Let's have a look. Let's have a look. They're clearly not wanting people participating in this final phase of the course. They've been putting us off ever since checkpoint 11, I think it was. But hey, we are soldiering on. Okay, so just try and ease myself through this gap without having to come off. And we're back on it. This will be the route. This is red route. I can just tell with the way they set out the rocks and routes, but signage is down, yes. And on cue, checkpoint 15. Now, is it saying? Yeah, it's saying through here, which again, it's really tried to close off. They're clearly not wanting any of this final phase open. Well, they can whistle. Frankly, they can whistle. So I'm on it. I haven't done this far to turn back. As Mel Gibson said, didn't say in Braveheart, but it certainly sounded like a line he could have said. Oh, they're having fun now. Just trying to spend more time cutting down trees for obstacles than they have doing what they're doing. Oh dear. Oh, they've had a laugh. I don't know. These forest rangers. There we go. What they're like. What they're like. It's going to take them a month of Sundays to clear this lot. Right, and another one, and another one. There we go. Okay. I mean, it really, you should be at speed around here. You know, this should be a decent little bit of a trek, but I just can't today. It's just too many obstructions. I can't take that risk. There's going to be a log on a blind spot, so I'm just taking my time. Just want to show you the course. Okay, we're at checkpoint 16. We're making our way back to the main visitor centre now. The lion's share's done. Hole 19 and the bottle of beer are in sight. This section hasn't been fully obstructed yet, so I'm sure they'll be working on that before they work on the track. Seems to be the priority today in this minute. Just trying to break people's necks. Right then, here we go. Nice bit there. Yeah, there's a lot of tractor marks still doing what they're doing. Nice to see what they're doing with this section. They're trying to theme it like that western section. I enjoyed that. There has been some really fun little parts of this course, and like I say, it's that versatility that makes it really work. Very, very sharp S-bends there. Take the speed out of you a bit and straight over. I kind of recognise that path being route. I know we are approaching home, homeward bound, visitor centre bound. We've certainly done the hard work. 5th Avenue. Okay, I'm in New York, that's good. Cheeky little tree there. Sunbathing. Starting to get those fizzy fingers again. I think it's front loaded with the weight disposition on the handlebars. Distribution is the word that keeps eluding me today. An antic disposition. I'm in Hamlet mode still. Oh, I hope that was the twig that just popped and not my tyre. If it's going to pop, it's going to do it near home. No, we're good, we're good. Bulletproof, aren't you both? Drop me a comment. What have you named your tyres? Mine are Bertha and Beryl. Bertha on front, Beryl on back. If you haven't named your tyres, what are you doing with your life? That's it, nice and clear again, bit of speed. Let's go home, let's finish with a flourish. We don't want to come home looking like we're tired and dejected. We want to look like champions. This is a fast section. Oh yes. Yes, nice last section, lovely, lovely. Nice to be back on it. Glad I could finish this today. Come back and faff about with that. It's also lovely being as quiet as it is. Early morning, you see. Here we go. Early birds catch the worm. Okay, okay. Death Valley. Death Valley. I'll tell you what, it's not much cooler than Death Valley today. This is the perfect time of year, just dry, hot weather to experience a section of course called Death Valley. Just circling me, waiting for me to come off this bike, break something. Ah, dear me. Oh, okay, yes, nice. Bit of few stumps there. Up out the saddle, those pedals turning again. It's pretty predictable S-bends, very light S-bends, so don't need to worry about your speed so much. Enjoy that little free riding on this downhill section. Lovely, lovely. Swizz it down there. Swizz is the verb of the day, just made it up, why not? Little roots there and a big drop. Oh, you cheeky little blighter. Oh, there's not many of them on this course. Oh, that's the sort of thing you don't want to panic and break on, just enjoy it. Trust your bike, as I've said a few times. Your intermediate level, not advanced, I'm talking intermediate as in not advanced. I'm not saying it as in, you know, a high level. I'm saying if you're an intermediate like me, you know, enjoy this sort of crazy skills yet, then this course, I'm guessing, well, I know because it is for me right now, testing my abilities a bit more. This is the first kind of time I've done a kind of slightly more advanced course, and again I keep saying that with a disclaimer because I know some of you will be watching this thinking advanced, you have no laugh, aren't you? But if you're blue route, green route, this is a step up, this is another level, really, it really is another level compared to those. I feel like I need to stop and just shake my arms off because all the way down that hill I'm far too heavy on the handles, can't feel my hands. Left, oh, fingers have gone fizzy, pins and needles. I'm going to get up out the saddle, open up that chest and lungs, trying to get the blood flowing around the body a bit too much crouching there, but that's better. I'm up out the saddle nice and tall. Oh, and that's making the hands refill with fresh oxygenated blood. Feeling better already. Gas pipe cavalry. Oh, I'd love to know who worked on the names. Must have been a few beers deep at the time. Here we go. gas pipe cavalry. Okay, we've got the rocks. Cheeky little boulders. Oh god. Oh. I'm not sure what's tired me more today. Cycling, gassing. I'll be honest with you, it's been nice to share my first maiden voyage with you all. Something light up it actually, just been able to chat to myself all the way around here. Okay. Oh, let me see it. 19, cut back to the rainy conditions for the final section. Farewell, goodbye. Okay, let's go. Let's finish this in style, guys. Absolutely exhausted, as I'm sure you guys are just watching. It's great fun though, especially in the rain. Okay, finishing off the red route today. It's a bobbly, quite a tight finish. This checkpoint 19 to the end. So again, especially under wet conditions like this, just make sure you're watching every little twist and turn carefully. Okay. It's a little bit overgrown at the minute. See these puddles really collecting these grooves. Getting a little bit overgrown, probably this rain of last week just really sprung all the wildlife into action. Okay. Oh, okay. It's quite a long section, this last one, and it does a good job of playing with your mind a bit, because 7 miles in, you just want to see that finish line, and you kind of feel like you're middle of nowhere still. Okay, straight on. There's a bit of a kind of choices. Follow the red sign. All roads lead to Rome really around here though. Take any of them you want, but this is the official one, a little bit harder. Oh, if you had enough of the bumps, take the immediate left, a bit easier. Okay, we're almost there, guys. We're doing well. We're doing well. I told you it's a good hour. It's a lot longer in terms of your time commitment than the blue route. Even though it's only 2 miles further. Simply because you have so much of this to do, and it's actually quite slow. You have to more skill than fitness really for red route. If you get around it without coming off your bike, you're pretty skilled, I'd say. And there you go, checkpoint 20, finishing off with a win. We'll always finish at the green sign. We'll call that the absolute end. Oh, the end. Oh, an absolutely long ass course. Okay guys, well done, well done. Hope you enjoyed that. Both versions. Tried my best to splice them together so you get a true representation of the course. Hope you enjoyed the creative efforts there, guys. Okay, thanks for watching.